Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has linked the firebombing to what he calls the Labor government's extreme anti-Israeli position, citing its recent decision to support yet another anti-Israel UN resolution. Amanda, such scathing public criticism from Israel's leader surely shows that Australia's relationship with our ally in the Middle East is now firmly in the toilet.
We don't actually know. Maybe behind the scenes they have a pretty good relationship.
No, I can tell you they don't.
But what concerns me is I don't want Albanese to be held personally responsible for the behaviours of society, which we know can be absolutely vile, right? We've got youth crime, people bombing things, people murdering people, domestic violence. Yes, his decisions need to be very decisive, and yes, you were right, he needed to come out straight away and say, this is abhorrent, shouldn't be done, it's an act of terror, we'll work on it. And then people know that he's compassionate about the cause. But I don't like it's Albanese's fault that this is happening. It should be more, let's have a discussion. I'm not happy with this. I'm concerned for my people. Let's sit down and talk about it. Because I think that's too combative. And I think all that's going to do is create more divisiveness. And that's not what we need right now.
Look, I disagree with that respectfully, Amanda. I think, Sam, that the Prime Minister has a lot to answer for in how he has dealt with incidents of anti-Semitism over the past more than 12 months. It's not just the resolutions at the United Nations, of which there have been a few, where Australia has departed from its standard position, but in constantly calling out Islamophobia when he mentions anti-Semitism, in sort of not speaking out strongly enough about certain incidents and protests that we've seen.
I see what you're saying.